Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I am sorry I've had a bit of a video drought. It has been Christmas, things have been happening, but I actually recorded this video to go up the Wednesday before Christmas and there was no audio on it. I am so disappointed. So I'm sort of webcamming over the footage from my previous video here. There was game audio but no speaky audio. So if I just hide my face for a second, there's past me talking away at the camera and you can't hear a thing. So here I am in present time explaining that I found some pumpkins. So yeah, as I was kind of collecting trees to build the tree house and going back to the island, the jungle island, I spotted these pumpkins and I wanted to show you on camera where I got the pumpkins from. So there you go, food source win. Healthy source of omega-3, I said in the video for some unknown reason, and now I make omega-3 jokes, right? So here I am chopping down this mushroom, hoping that using an axe is the best tool to use on it. I'm not sure, please somebody let me know. So can I ask you a question? Is it better to use shears or an axe, or just my fist? Does it even matter? But I did get some red mushrooms from this. There you go, you can spot them there in my inventory. And I was looking for I was like, right, okay, we're gonna have to also get some brown mushrooms. I also had the idea of maybe figuring out some sort of way of getting I can't think what it's called now. It's like a deciduous floor, not mycelium, not the purple place that you get from Mushroom Islands, but the kind of like forest floor looking stuff. But I think you need a Silk Touch pickaxe to get that. So I remember being like, oh, can we get some of that to make some big mushrooms back on Jungle Island? So that was one idea in my head. No idea what I'm talking about here. Let's have a quick look at past Cinderella. I don't know, what are you saying, Cinderella? What is this conversation? I don't know what I was saying there. I don't no idea. So I mean, it's been over a week. I can't remember what I was waffling on about in my own video at that point. So I'm looking for Jungle Island here, trying to find it. I have got enough wood at this point to make a decent tree house, but I need to still like Google images of tree houses and kind of get some inspiration, because I don't know what to do, to be honest. So we don't build the tree house in this episode. Hopefully I'll do that between, maybe I'll even stream. If I get really brave, maybe I'll even stream and you can all give me advice if I can figure out Twitch. So here we go, back at the island. So then I have an idea, like I want to make a bit of a pumpkin farm. I think I'm running around here talking about where I want to build my tree house, talking about how I want it like multi-layered. So like one room on one tree, then like a rope bridge or something between, and then like a lower room, that kind of effort. So spanning the entire tree tops. I think I was also saying about the creeper that fell down in my last video. So if you go back and listen really carefully with the volume up, you can hear like there's like a drop noise and then a tss before it explodes. So you can hear that little poop. And I was like, where did that creeper come from though? Where did it come from? Did it fall from the sky? Because I'm pretty sure in Minecraft mobs can't spawn on leaves, so I'm very confused about where that creeper came from, unless it literally just climbed a tree and lurked like Spider-Man, right? Like waiting to drop down on me and surprise me when I least expected it. Oh, there you go. So I found that kind of like deciduous floor. I can't remember what it's called because literally I never pick it up and have it in my inventory. Yeah, I plant one of the red mushrooms on it, hoping that it's going to grow, like do a little rain dance on it, right? Hoping that it's going to grow into one of those really big mushrooms, and then we can have lots and lots of mushroom stew, and that's going to be another really good food source. So I feel like, you know, the abundant jungle provides. We've got a lot of food on the go here. Here's some sugar and paper, you know, future potential effort there. We've got the wheat, we've got the cocoa beans. So I think I'm talking about being able to make cookies there, because sugar, wheat and cocoa beans I think is the ingredients for cookies. Oh my goodness, talking is really hard work. So here I'm utilizing that water source, trying to make it 8 blocks long, so that I don't have to do the whole water bucket thing to make my farm. So I thought what I'll do is I'll just place dirt either side of this and make a little pumpkin farm, because that's kind of where my head's at this point. feel like I've either got or I get melon seeds as well at one point, so I can have a melon farm and a pumpkin farm. So it's like happy days, all the good stuff. Pumpkins I feel like aren't as useful as a food source. You can make pumpkin pie, but it needs other ingredients. It's a bit of an effort. But melons I really like as a food source, especially because I tend to be vegetarian in my games. Also, I'm just making it 8 long because I'm pedantic. And here I'm just evening out the terrain to make it look a little bit more natural and to stop anything from like walking off and hitting my farmland and ruining my crops. You know, so like no mobs walk off the edge and jump down on it. So that's what's happening there. Past me. Should we see what past me is gesturing about here? Oh, I'm all dressed up for Christmas as well. I was really disappointed that day that I didn't get to go to my Christmas party. So I was like, do you know what? Anything that I can find that's sparkly, I'm going to wear. And I'm going to have a Christmas party in Minecraft. So that was what was happening that day. Yeah, I have got a melon seed there as well. So yeah, melons, you just eat the melon, right? It's like Harry Styles' juicy goodness. It's a much better food source, I think, than the pumpkins, because you just nom it, like nom 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 nom. That's how you eat melons, right? Like... just lick the melon. So here we go, pumpkins and melons on the go. I've got a cute little farm thing going there, and I don't know what I'm talking about now. I don't know why I'm looking at that tree. I was thinking as well at one point of getting, if you've seen in the new Caves and Cliffs update, there's some vines that grow in the caves now, and I swear they light up in the dark, because I keep running over to them thinking that they're diamonds in my off-camera game. They keep tricking me. So I think at that point I was saying, oh, we could get some cool like light up vines as well and kind of space them around. So yeah, what's she doing here? I think I'm just extending the farm, apparently trying to get those sweet cookies on the go, right? Almost standing on my own farmland there, but I put it in front of where I want to grow the crops, so I'm definitely where I want to have like a little port, so I'm gonna have to definitely move that farmland around a little bit. It's just like preliminary farmland on the go. So what am I doing now? Moving some snad around in my inventory. I think this is just some general inventory sorting, so you know, fun times. Love a bit of inventory sorting. Making a bed, yes. Well done, Cinderella of the past. Reset your spawn, that's definitely a good idea. And there you go, I've got a load of melons there as well, so that'll be tasty. That'll be tasty for us. Where did I get the melons from? I don't even remember. Was that in the last episode? Right, so I'm on an adventure. So I remember in the first episode I was like running around this little bamboo forest area and not even realising that there was this dark oak forest next to us. So I think in my head here I was like, let's go and explore the dark oak forest a little bit. Let's just go and check out... Oh, I remember what I was doing there. I was saying about the hand thing. So, oh, look here as well. I find these new shrubs with the flowers on, the flowery shrubs, and I believe, if I remember rightly from my own Caves and Cliffs update video, when those trees grow, it's an indicator that there's like a special thing underneath. So I was hoping for like an amethyst mine, an amethyst geode, or some kind of special mine area. So what I start to do here is just dig down between those two trees to go and see what was below there, because I do want to do a bit of mining as well. I need to kind of establish a mine. So I spend a bit of time like digging down. I say don't dig straight down, and then I dig straight down. And then I dig straight, I think I dig in like a 2 system, so like dig down, jump down, dig down, jump down, rather than like straight down where you could potentially fall into one of the massive new cliff caves that we have now in the new update. Take a breath, think about what you're saying, and then continue to speak. So I was intending to explore that dark oak forest a little bit, looking for a woodland mansion. So those of you who are Minecraft aficionados will already know about this. Others of you kind of will be like, what's a woodland mansion? They only spawn in dark oak forest, and it's like a big massive house full of bad guys, the kind with like the axes, the scary kind of grey villagers, the illagers, and like this like wizard guy as well, who sends out these evil fairies to attack you, and he always kills me. So I've used different methods in the past to kind of deal with that, one of which being dumping lava all over the house and letting it burn down, because chests don't burn. So my logic was, if I just burn down the entire house, all that'll be left will be the chests, and I can go and raid them a bit more easily. So that was big brain time. So I don't know what we'll do if we find a woodland mansion here. Haven't found one yet. So I do spend quite a lot of time mining. Had there been audio on this video, I probably would have cut some of that out to make it a little less mind numbing. But yeah, here we go, continuing to mine. So I'm just trying to think of some of the other things that I was kind of planning or talking about in this video, sort of while we dig here. Yeah, eat those juicy melons, big juicy melons, love them. Right, oh, I found coal, so that's good. Got some coal, so I don't have to keep using that renewable resource of burning oak logs to make light. Let there be light, and there was. So here you go, grabbing that coal. So thank you to Jim as well for that tip about using the bamboo in the furnace. That was a really, really good tip, and I didn't know that, so definitely making use of that on the island now. Yeah, so just kind of digging down. I think the mistake I made in hindsight, and here you can see where I start to dig in the 2x2, thinking I could put vines or ladders down there. I should have done that in the first place, like right from the surface, like next to a tree or between the two trees. I should have just kind of dug down, like step by step like that. Yeah, because I think I went a little bit off course, and I may just be like completely circling like an amethyst geode or anything at this point. So I am looking for some different types of blocks as well, rather than just like the mud and the gravel and the stone. I'm trying to hit I think it's called calcite. So I was really lucky on one of my friend's servers. I kind of like established myself on a little island. Here you go. So I'm excited because I find this like different coloured rock here. It turns out it's just clay, which is not the most exciting. But I was like, oh my goodness, this is it, this is the geode, and it was just clay, it wasn't calcite. So I'm doing the little poke hole thing here to try and see what's kind of, you know, save me completely digging in a certain direction. And then I think, do you know what, I'm just going to dig through this clay and see if there's anything behind the clay. Maybe that's like, maybe there's something interesting going on here, so if I dig through it I might find something. I don't think I actually find anything. And then I see the diorite because it's white. I'm like, oh, calcite, but it's just the stupid diorite that does nothing, right? The ugliest decorative block that Minecraft has ever added. Like I say though, in my friend's game, I established myself on this little island. I was just like looking to start mining, and I found calcite, and behind that was the amethyst geode, which was really cool and really, really lucky. Oh, some lapis lazuli there. I don't have a iron pickaxe yet, I don't think, so I don't think I picked that up there. We'll see. What am I doing here? Oh, making myself another stone pickaxe. Fine, why not? But I'm like, I make a note of it. I'm like, right, lapis, if we need it, we know where to find it. So then I think I give up and I say, do you know what, I'm just going to kind of dig around here off camera, and then if I find something I'll kind of wait and explore it on camera with you guys. So yeah, I think I give it one last dig and then I give up. So yeah, really exciting, right? really, really exciting. Talking about the Woodland Mansion, just going back to that. In my off-camera game, I was riding through a dark oak forest, like on the canopy on a horse. So I'm there on my horse on top of all these leaves, riding across the treetops. And my daughter was watching, and I said, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I just stumbled across a woodland mansion right now? And I kind of, she was like, yeah, that would be really cool, but unlikely. And as I was about to kind of like just ride my horse off this cliff and plunge to my certain doom, why have I paused so long here? What's happening? Cinderella, did you get broken? I don't know what happened there. I was probably just gesticulating, so I can't play and gesticulate at the same time. That's my Gemini moon, makes me talk with my hands. Yeah, so the horse was just about to plunge off this edge of this tree, like down to its certain doom, down into this big ravine, and I managed to kind of like, whoa Nelly, and just kind of stop and turned around, and I went back down. I was like, phew, I'm glad I didn't fall off that tree. And Georgia was like, look, go back. So I kind of went back right to the edge of this tree and like looked off into the distance, and there's this Woodland Mansion kind of like a mirage, like spawning in the render distance. So yeah, it was funny because I was like, haha, Woodland Mansion, and literally it was there, and I almost missed it. So that's why I need you guys to be like eagle-eyed, like looking in the distance for things that I might be missing. So like jungle temples, any kind of structure, anything that you see that I miss, kind of give me the coordinates or like a rough like give me a timestamp of when you saw it, and I'll go back and look at it, because I'm definitely going to miss things. I get so like focused on what's directly in front of me that I just kind of completely miss everything that's going on. Oh, there we go. So zombie hunting there. I'm looking for something here. I don't know what it was. I can't remember what I was looking for at this point, but I do think I chopped down a big mushroom. Have I already done that? And was I talking? Did I miss it? I do go for a big mushroom at one point. So I've got the red mushrooms and the brown mushrooms. Here we go. And I can see a creeper as well. There's a creeper in the distance. If you, again, being eagle-eyed, you might be able to spot him. Just very, very nervous about the creeper. Yeah, so again, using an axe, I'm not sure if that's falling down as you do. Worst parkour ever. Yeah, so mushroom stew, again, pretty decent source of food there. Not the best though. I think I'm going to rely on melons a little bit more. So I take these back to the island, and then I go around and I look for more of that dirt, but I think we've only got that one tiny spot on the island, which is a bit of a shame. So if we can get like a silk touch anything, like even a silk touch hoe or anything, I know that it will pick up that deciduous land, whatever it's called. So there you go, you can see the creeper. Can you see him? There in the distance. I'm like, stay back. And then I'm just floundering around trying to get that last piece of mushroom. There we go. So I think that's more or less it. I think I head back to the island now. And here's, like, we've got a lot of that stuff, we've got a lot of that floor, and I could just plant mushrooms over here. I don't necessarily have to put them on my island, but I don't know. I don't know. I get these ideas in my head. Okay, back to the island. Off we go. Swim, Cinderella, swim. So I can't really remember what I get. I keep doing that. I keep jumping out of the boat like a second too soon. I don't know why I keep doing that. It's really starting to annoy me. So I think that's more or less it. Rather, you know, maybe I do a bit of inventory sortage or something like that at this point. Yeah, I don't know. I think I put those other chests down that I got from. I think I got them from a pirate ship, and then finally at some point I'm going to go up that tree. And I'll just show you kind of where I got up into that canopy, and yeah, and I need to get some ideas for treehouse building, and yeah, maybe if I get super giddy, I might see if I can figure out Twitch, so you can like give me tips as I'm building, because I just don't think it's going to make a very interesting video, and I don't really want to do it off camera. So I thought if I did it kind of live, that was a good word. It would be a good word. I don't have the charisma or the fast thinking to be a Twitch streamer. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a very boring stream. But you know, you can come and shout at me and give me tips if you spot that I'm live. I have actually I've remembered my password for my Twitch account now. Been logged in for forever. Forever, just never logged out. So then, like, when I actually came to try and set it up on OBS to be able to stream, I was like, I can't remember my old email, I can't remember my password, but I think I've sorted all that out now, so, you know, figure blah blah blah. Words are hard. Words are hard. So here we go. I've made myself some mushroom stew. Very pleased with myself about that. But it doesn't stack. That's why I remember now. That's why mushroom stew sucks, because even though it fills a decent bit of your food, your hunger bar, it's not the best. So I'm just clearing the vines there just to kind of one, to make sure that they don't dangle down on the farm and get in the way of anything, and then two, because I thought as I'm going up these trees, if there's any like spaces where the vines haven't grown, I can just kind of like put them down as I climb up. So I think I'm about to attempt to Tarzan and Jane this thing, and actually finally climb a tree. Is she gonna do it? Pick a tree, Cinderella, pick any tree. I think I go for that one first. I think that's the one that kind of appeals to me the most. Kind of like a mid-sized tree, and then we can kind of build down a bit onto another tree and up a bit onto another tree. So hands, space. So yeah, that's the plan. So I'm just gathering a little bit of resources here now. Ready for tree building. Again, I like the idea of using birch because it kind of looks a bit sun bleached. So if I'm building in like a desert or on a beach or anywhere that I think is like a hot environment, I tend to use that kind of like, I always think it's like a wood that's been like salt sprayed and then like sun bleached. So I think it's quite a nice wood to use. I don't know what I'm gesturing about there. Oh, I'm talking about how when I build the tree house, again talking about mob spawning, if you build on that, like the top of a block, mobs can spawn on that level. But if you use half slabs and build it so that the half slab is like at half block height, mobs can't spawn on that. If you use them at the same height as a normal block, mobs can spawn, but if you use that half height, yeah, no mobs can spawn on it. So that's the plan there. And there I'm using the vines. See how prepared I am? Sometimes I can be big brain. So I use the vines so that I can just climb straight up the tree there. And hallelujah, we are on the canopy. Very excited, jumping up and down there. Yeah, so then I'm just talking about how we can have like maybe like a kitchen or a storage room up there, a bedroom, like a little storage room down there or something. Yeah, and that's kind of the plan. And then I realised the sun's going down. So I think I quickly put down some planks. Are you going to put down some planks, Cinders? Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it though? Here we go, plank it up. So because they are on that half height, mobs won't be able to spawn there. So they can't spawn on leaves or half planks, like low level half planks. But then I realised I can't put my bed down because I put it on the half slabs. So I'll put it on the trees for now. And there you go, that is the video. So hope you've enjoyed. Watch out in case I do a Twitch stream. I'm definitely going to need a little bit of support because I'm going to be nervous and scared. So friends, come and help me. And yeah, let me know if you've got any tips and tricks for building. And I'm going to leave it there. Do take care of yourselves and I'll see you again soon. Friends. Bye.